can get to the bag, so can y'all. So this design that I'm going to show you, I know for a fact that you can make money on it from Etsy. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump straight into it. So before I do that, make sure you grab my SEO plug and play system that I go over how to get on page 1. I have with the titles, the descriptions, the tags, and I even give you like 100+ markups that you can use. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. So what I like to do here is title my designs. So this right here is basically going to be hair. Let's see, put it in a hair special flyer. So a hair special flyer. With the background, I'm going to change it to the color black. I'm keeping a black background, but it's not going to stay like a solid black. So what I like to do to give it like a texture background, so what I'm going to do is go over here to my elements and just type in black background, and let's just see what comes up. So we have these. I do like this. I like how the background looks. So you can choose any one of these backgrounds. And I'm just going to close that out and stretch it out like this. But if you don't want to do that, you can always click on those 3 dots, scroll down, and just hit replace background like that. So either way, it still does it. What I want to do is just take the transparency down just a tad bit. Because of this, it's just not giving it a solid black background. It is going to be perfect for the idea that I do use. So now what I want to do is just go over here to my text and get this font, which is called Working, and I believe I got it off the font.com. So right here, I just want to put $99 install. So installs, specials. Well, I'm not going to put that just yet, you'll see. So I'm just scratching this out, putting it up here in the middle. I'm telling you, I can really make a bag with these designs if you just take the time and do it. So as you can see, let me just slow myself down, because some of y'all do say like you be going too fast for beginners for these videos, so I apologize. So let me take this, as you can see where it's blanking at, I'm gonna take it and highlight installs, and then I'm gonna go over here to text color and choose pink, and you can choose whatever color that you would like to use, but this is the one that I want to use. So do I need to make it a tad bit bigger? Okay, so that is fine with that. Now what I want to do is I'm gonna just do this. Of course I'm gonna change the font, but right now I'm gonna just put your brand name here. So if it's any beauty owners in here, of course you would just put your name. But if you want to sell it on Etsy, you would just do it like this. And so this is if you want to design it for your business, if you want to like design it for your Etsy shop, however you please to do it. So I have this, but for this font, I want to go to and change it. So I'm changing this font and I want to change it to Poppins. I love Poppins, and I'm going to stretch it out like this and make it a tad bit smaller. Put it back in the middle. So what I like to do, let me take it up just a little bit. I like to take my text and go to the letter spacing and just like space it out a tad bit. And then I'm going to place it back in the middle, and I'm going to just do that. If you want to, I just want to space it out just a tad bit more like that. This just me, you don't have to do it, but I just like mine spaced out. Okay, so we have that, and now I want to go and I'm gonna just go ahead and knock out most of the text in this flyer. So with this, I'm not going to add that much spacing, so that is fine. So right here, I'm just going to put valid if your purchase, I mean not if, let me go back. I put only if you purchase a wig like that, and you put whatever scene that you want to use. I think I could like slide it up a tad bit like this, and I could like actually make it somewhat bigger. For this part, I want pink, so I'm going to highlight half of it, like the half first part of it, and then I'm going to go to text color and put it in pink, and I also can make it bold like that to make it just do something different with it. That's all. And then I'm going to take another text right here and put it on the side, and it's just going to say Mondays. It didn't even do it. Okay, so for this text, it's just going to say Mondays only. I don't know why it changed it to, for this text, I'm just going to put Mondays only. Why did it change to the color black? I don't know, but let's change it to white like this. And I want to take that spacing down back to 0, all the way to 0, because it's going to need it, and we can make it a tad bit smaller, and y'all going to see exactly why I do this. And let's just place it maybe up here. Okay, so that's fine, and I can just do this. I want to actually take the line spacing also and do that. Okay, so we have that out the way. I have this. Let's go over here to elements, get all of that, and for this square, for this I want to just take it like this, and I'm gonna put it right up here on top of the install special. So position it to the front like that, and I'm going to like rotate it. See here, I think this is fine. I could like rotate it just I don't want it rotated too much. Okay, so that is fine. So I'm not going to keep this a solid color. What I'm going to do is click on color, and then go to this add new color, but I'm going to click on gradient. So with this gradient, the first color I want to use is like, I want to make it like a darker pink like this, and this one I want white like that. So y'all see what I'm doing here, and it's not going to stay just like that. But let's see here, I want to, it's some shadow, so let's just go back over here to elements and just type in drop shadows. Sorry y'all, I got my caps on, but it don't matter as long as y'all know what to type in there. So the shadow that I'm looking for, okay, so I found the shadow that I want to use. It took me a while to go and find it. So it's called Black Shadow Illustration. And if I can show y'all, let me create a new page, so change the background color so y'all can know exactly how it looks. And let me pull this down, and that's exactly how that shadow looks. So that's the one I am using, but let me show y'all exactly why I'm using this. Okay, so you see how this looks like just by itself. So I use these shadows and to make it stand out more, and I'm trying to, okay, so I think that's fine. So with me adding the shadow to it, it makes it stand out like better, like gives it that pop and don't make it look so plain. So as you can see what I did there, so give me one, let me just add the other one, and I'll show you exactly how, like, the difference that it does make. So let me add this one. I could just flip like this, and I'm going to position this one to the back also. Okay, so now y'all see the difference that it does make once I added the shadows to it. So that's why I did it, and it makes such a big difference when you add it. So let me show y'all again. If I was to remove them, it looks too blended in. So let me go back and show you without the shadows. And now we have the shadows, and it's so much better. So I'm going to copy that Monday only right here. I'm just going to put, we're going to put wig specials. Let me see, put it in all caps. So got it in all caps, and I probably don't even need it long as I made it, but it's okay. It is okay. So this, I'm not going to keep white because it blends in, of course. Going to change it to this, and again, like I said, I don't even think I need it that wide as I made it. Okay, so we have this, and I think I want to just like do this. That's okay. So now that we have that, I had to zoom back out to see how it looks so far. Okay, let me zoom back in so y'all can get a better view. And now let's go and put in a curve curve arrow, and I'm going to use, no, I don't like that one. What else? And it's a lot of ones that you can go through, but it's one particular one that I like to use. Okay, so let's try these. And before we move on, some of these will be a pro element. So you will need Canva Pro, but you don't need Canva Pro to create this flyer because you can always use the free elements that they do have, and it could turn out just as good. But if you want to use the same ones that I'm using, of course you're going to need Canva Pro. But if you don't want to use Canva Pro, like again I say, it could be just as good as what I'm using here. Okay, so right here I'm just taking like the Mondays up, so it's important to let them know it would be Mondays only, or you could put whatever days that you want to put. So now that we have that out the way, we're halfway done here. What we can do here is, so what I like to do also is go to elements and just type in heart. I just like to place things up here. So we got to go to one where we can change the color on. Let's see this one. Can we? Wonderful. Okay, so we can change the color on this. So we can just put it like right here. And we could take another one and put it over here. You can even rotate it some, just like that. So now I want to go and get phone. So let's go to elements and just type in phone. And the phone I like to use is under photos. So let's see. Canva changes things around so much. So this is the phone that I want to use, and I'm just going to stretch it out like this, and I'm putting it like directly in the middle. Let's size it down just a tad bit. Okay, now that we have that, I want to go to elements. I'm going to go to elements and go to that square right here, and I want to do like our dark gray background, like this one or even this one. So we have this, and I'm just going to, and this is just for the phone to put inside of the phone frame. And I want to go to corners and just put it at 63 is fine. And then I could go to position and send it to the back. So now let me go and get my models, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. I have my 3 models that I want to use. Now we're just going to go to BG remover, which is background remover, and I'm going to remove all backgrounds from all 3 of those. So I removed that one. Let's remove this one, and then we're going to remove this one. See how fast it does that? So what I want to do here is with her, with this one, we're not even going to worry about those 2. So with this, I'm going to just size her down like this and send it to the back like that, and just like rotate it just a tad bit. Okay, so that's fine. But with her, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And you got this. Of course, I need to size her down so I can do it like this. But her, I'm going to keep like in the front. And with her, going to like size her up just a tad bit, because she's looking like she's going to like pop out the frame like that. Okay, so that is fine. Let me zoom out so I can see what I'm doing here. So if I want to make her a tad bit bigger, I can. And I want to position her forward like that. Okay, so we're almost done, y'all. Almost done. And at the very bottom, I like to put like this transparent look. So what I'm going to do is type in blue transparent gradient. And this is the one that I like to use because it don't cover up much when I try to give things that faded look or transparent look. So I'm going to do this, change it to black, change both colors to black, just like that. So y'all see how it did it? See, I like this type of look. And so the next thing I want to do is copy this, and I'm going to put in the text book now. And let me just close that in. put it back in the middle. Okay, so we can slide this up a tad bit more. And I'm keeping it pink, but I want to change it to, I just saw it, this Magic Frankie regular. I can make it a tad bit bigger like that. Let's go to effects and go to lift. Take that up so that it does stand out. Go to elements and type in oval outline. So go to oval outline, and this would be too small, and I want one like somebody just circle. Like, I'm not looking for that perfect circle look. Okay, so I think this right here would do, and we could change it to white. Do this and that. Let's take the text up some. Okay, so that right there is fine, and we can go to this, and right here I'm gonna just put the website. You can put the website in the social media, but I'm gonna put the website, your website here. And if anybody wondering, because these is how I do my designs for my Etsy shop, so the buyers know, well, you could put this here or you could put that there, and just making it easier for them. Okay, so we have that, but the thing is, I don't want to, should I not? Okay, we just going to do this, but I think I don't want it pink. We're going to change it to the color white, like that. And there you have it, your wig special flyer. So if you enjoy this video or learn something from this video, please subscribe, y'all. I am on my way to 10K followers. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and get me to 10K subscribers, y'all. I am so excited to hit those followers. So thank y'all for watching this far if you did, and I will have more videos coming soon. Again, please check out my SEO guide called Ranked and Banked down below, so you can get better with your listing on your Etsy listing titles, well, basically SEO. So yeah, thank y'all again for watching, and God bless.